to go even like somebody who transcends the sport should be. So you call out names, Pele, you call Jordan, you call Serena. You only need one name for them. And people outside the sport who don't even watch sports be like, that's the best player. They ain't never watched a sport in their life.
Mm-hmm. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fanatic Islanders, your home for sports and sports entertainment. And we have another Saturday, another main episode. You know, the thing is, as you saw, Macario's in the studio. Justin's behind the scenes. I'm here. Prince is at an appointment. He'll be back and forth. He'll make his regular appearances throughout the season as we go. You know, we counting up to 100 episodes. Thank you for sticking with us this far. Thank you for sticking with us in the future as we give you your sports and sports entertainment. How you been? What you want to tell the people besides it's hot?
That's what I was gonna say. I am dying, bro. What do you mean? I hope y'all ain't outside. That's all I have to say.
Like summer ain't even start yet, buddy.
I didn't think we outside this summer, but
I almost thought I was freaking out yesterday, but I was like, I wake up yesterday after like running.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, why you sweating so much? I was like, wait.
Exactly, wait.
Y'all need to do y'all part and prevent global warming.
Exactly.
Y'all need to do y'all part. That's all I'll say.
I mean, already here, like we said, so slow it down or something. But on to the main thing. Some information that I think a lot of people are tired of ingesting over the years. Mm-hmm. A phrase that is thrown around a bit too much for my liking. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Yeah,
it is.
Exactly.
It is.
Generational talents. What are they? How do you get to that level? How are you deemed a generational talent? We'll break it down for you. I feel like you need to like this video. I feel like you should comment. Who do you feel deserves the title of generational talent? All that good stuff. I want to ask y'all what y'all feel like a generational talent is.
I feel like a generational talent is a person who is playing a player who is playing different from the mold that they should be. Right? So they highly scouted out of the draft. They usually the number one pick in the draft, right? Mm-hmm. You do have some late boomers who are like, okay, well, this person was a generational talent. We just didn't
we didn't foresee it.
Yeah. So deemed the next dynasty maker, the next Hall of Fame after year 2, high potential, whatever. What Kadeem was saying. Kadeem was saying like if they in a Hall of Fame.
With Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, well, Bijan, right? But it's those kind of players.
Yeah.
So like I'll even name a few, right? Mm-hmm. that they've talked about this. So they call Blake one.
That was wild.
Potential was there. It wasn't wild. It was.
Well, in this generation, they keep on comparing generational talent to people who are gonna be the next LeBron.
Yeah, so that's how it was. So that's where majority of these players are coming from now, right? Mm-hmm. So Blake was deemed was similar deemed as the LeBron because he had the dunking ability. 6'9".
Kind of cringy to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Zion was deemed a generational talent.
You see the common trait?
I think people.
Do you see the common trait?
Yeah.
6'9", big body,
and can dunk.
jumping out the gym.
So Joel was seen as a generational talent. Ben Simmons was seen as a generational talent.
Again, in Ben Simmons' situation, 6'10", can handle.
I think the Joel relation was to Hakeem, to be honest.
It was like Shaq-like with Hakeem skills, agile and can move.
So it was like, just mashing. It's like essentially is mashing couple Hall of Famers into one, unless like they're a LeBron build.
LeBron clone, basically.
Yeah.
Or actually, they could be a KD clone too.
Yeah, KD.
Because all like unicorns come from, where it was Porzingis or Giannis.
Luka.
No, Luka is a LeBron clone. Big body, big guard, big build, mobile, 6'7" to 6'10".
So it's like those. So LeBron and KD, besides the Hakeem, the Shaq, those are seen as the generational talent, right? Because even Dwight was seen as the next Shaq, and a generational talent is in their game is likened to a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, or whatnot.
I would even take that a step above.
Yeah, okay.
I would say it to be to go even like somebody who transcends the sport should be. So you call out names, Pele, you call Jordan, you call Serena. You only need one name for them. And people outside of sport who don't even watch sports be like, that's the best player. They ain't never watched a sport in their life.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, wait, how much of y'all even watch hockey?
I do.
Fruit?
No. I do not watch hockey.
So you have like a couple other people in this generation, probably Sidney Crosby, Ovechkin, whatever.
Yeah.
You still ain't watching sport now.
The single name people. But
Yeah, you still ain't watching.
if you're talking about people, if you're talking about, not to like take away from the topic, but if you're talking about people like who transcended the sport, Steph really changed the sport.
I would put Steph in there almost as well.
But Steph, like I said, wasn't
Almost.
a generational talent.
I mean, you could become one because Jordan was in first overall or anything
That's a
like
lie.
that.
It's just stuff.
Huh?
No, you say Jordan wasn't.
First overall in the draft.
You don't have to be first overall to be a generational talent.
It was like needs.
But why-
Because Jordan should have went first, but
Should have went
because
first
I
because
agree.
you had Akeem inside the same draft.
but
But who
because
became the generational talent?
Both of them.
both of them?
You know what I
Like
mean.
you never really hear many people argue
No,
that the Rockets shouldn't have took.
No,
Akeem
but
at
he's
one year.
Makario's saying because like we
I
don't
mean-
say Jordan's top, we don't say Hakeem is top three.
Nobody. Okay, outside of basketball fans,
All right,
who
good.
knows about Hakeem Olajuwon to the level of a Jordan?
No, Jordan more iconic. But
That's
not.
that's the point. That adds to being a
That's what he-
generational
that's-
talent.
Nah,
what he's
but
going
you
for.
being iconic don't mean you a doesn't.
No,
like-
you iconic and you at the top tier of your
It
sport.
checks a box.
No, but-
it checks a box.
But
You
the
have
thing
to
about
check
it is-
all of the boxes to be a generational talent.
It
No,
checks a
but
box.
generational talent is generational talent. Sometimes that talent isn't even realized.
Who doesn't realize the talent?
No, but I'm saying, okay, when people project
Mm-hmm.
that this person is a generational talent, right?
Then
you can
you're-
project the generational talent, and you could become your generational
Exactly.
talent.
Yeah, that's
But if
that's
you
what
don't
he's saying.
achieve it, you'll never be a generational talent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that's what he's saying.
So, okay, because we just had the argument of you call
Because like late, yeah, because we have late
Blake
bloomers.
and
Zion.
Zion.
Mm-hmm.
They was projected generational talents. Now Blake became a multiple time All Star, but to some people, he didn't exceed to where it's like
Exactly.
Because to me, generational talent means you could play in any era and still be the same player.
Yeah, but a generational talent, you have to be legendary as the floor. You have to be one of one to be generational.
Not necessarily so. Because how much is Kobe one of one? No, like people say he's a copy of Jordan. But
Yeah, Kobe. Like I said, Kobe isn't a generational talent. Kobe has a lot of talent. Kobe is legendary talent. He has a hard working trait, but because we witnessed a Jordan,
Exactly.
and that was the comparison there. So
You
if
have
we
a lot
never
of Kobe
had,
fans.
if we never had a Jordan,
You have to transcend the sport. You have to be
So
amazing.
so
you
I know,
have to take all the
know-
votes.
So you are- so-
I know you coming in as the best ever. I know you could be the best ever. Hey, you proved to be the best ever.
Yeah. So let's go baseball there for a second.
all right, that's good.
We talk Babe Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the only comparison to Babe Ruth over all these years?
Judge.
I would say Otani.
Yeah, that's true. Otani,
You are people-
Otani is a generation talent. Otani is a word. I don't know. You need a new word for
Exactly.
that.
That's what they say. So it's like
You need a
people
word
like
for that.
Otani, you'd be like, okay, what is even happening here? You have Ben Verlander on his podcast asking if he's a Hall of Fame already. People just like,
He legitimately
not
is.
yet. And I'm like, come on now, let's be real. It's like Mount Rushmore type talent.
I feel like, see, baseball is a little funny because baseball Hall of Fame, they don't.
It's difficult. Yeah.
It's difficult, but two, it isn't as pressured on wins.
Yeah.
So like, Otani may never win a World Series,
Very true. You're right.
but it's like if you are a generational talent, then you should have the hardware to back it up.
Yeah. See, I think generational talent gets lost in basketball a lot because we see so many great players.
We see a lot of clones.
Yeah. So, like, if we look at boxing, you probably say Ali, you probably say Tyson. But you ain't see no generational talent for a long time, even though you have people undefeated records, you have stuff like that. You ain't see somebody who's like, oh, yeah.
You know, like, everything is hindsight, but, like, basketball really...
Or maybe Floyd, I guess.
And Justin was here, too, when we had that episode. It was like, wait... Everything is just a cycle. It's like you really have clones of people here. So it's like nothing. When we talking about the sports bubble, right? So everyone is really just repeating itself. Like you could even say Tatum and Booker.
Yeah.
Or well, they not Kobe clones per se, but they aspire to be.
And that's another.
They just variations.
Exactly.
Or like when Paul George became a superstar, everybody was like, wait. He's another T-Mac.
Bing.
Exactly.
And that's another fact that via generational talent. You have to change the sport in a way to where the next generation is like, I won't be like that person.
Yeah, so in essence, it wouldn't be even if they I get it. So example would be if Blake came in, right? Blake could be the next LeBron. But then all right, Blake came in, he projected, he started off good. And I felt like he was too late changing his game.
I think he just fell in love with it. He was just like,
do you think you blame Chris Paul for that? Because
I
think when Blake started having the ball more in his hands, like late after Chris Paul left and when he went to Detroit,
we really
saw him dribbling, come off the dribble, crossing up jump shot, and then I think injuries started to creep up.
You know the funny thing about that too?
Injury also helped that.
Because I don't even think Chris Paul was there for his first year. So that first year when Blake was balling.
Yeah, no, when Blake was balling, he was like, oh, okay, now let's get him a point guard.
We need Chris Paul.
But
to get him over the top.
There's the whole Lob City dub, right? The name, right? But like, yeah, I feel like Blake changed his game too late, right? Because coming in, I know we were saying that, okay, well, early on in his career, Blake needed a post game. Blake didn't have a post game. Blake post game was up, and then he just wiggled up to the rim. And whatever you could do, right?
So you think that's similar to the same projection they had for Dwight?
Similar, yes, but more based on the position. So Dwight was a defensive force, multiple time defensive player of the year.
Yeah.
Right? It was like they didn't even take votes at one point. They would just say, all right, just give it to Dwight. Just give it to Dwight.
Yeah.
But yeah, if Dwight offensive game excelled or transcended to what we needed it to be, then yeah, it would have been better because like he never took advantage of what like no center in the league could have stopped Dwight besides well Perkins gave him trouble, Bynum gave him trouble
because they was like Dwight wasn't as big as we thought he was,
Yeah,
Dwight only like 6'9", 6'10". But we saw him as a 7-footer because he could have jumped out the gym.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was strong.
So like the stocky centers gave him problems. So even with that, and that's why you saw him like in the later Orlando days and the early Houston days trying to develop that little up shot. Because it's like, okay, well, his go-to move was power, let me back you down. I'ma draw the foul and I'm gonna miss 2 free throws.
Like a miss 2 free throws. Wow.
So it's like you have to you have a mold coming in, but you gotta extend that.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I say, because it's like it's so many, especially in basketball. Football is harder to even become. You have a helmet on your head, you got pads on. They don't really know you is. Unless you like Jerry Rice or Randy Moss or something, people ain't really gonna treat you like, oh yeah, this play is
football. You have
it's worse than basketball.
Yeah, football. You don't have as much clones. You have a lot of variations.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a lot of people meshing play styles together,
and then you still don't. It's hard to become.
Like you have to be super good.
Yeah.
You have to be super standout, and you almost have to have narrative going your way as well.
And I think that's why it's so easy to put generational talent on Victor Wembanyama, because it's like, who do we compare this play to?
KD
ain't 7'3".
But KD is 7-foot guard, and that's what I'm saying.
He ain't 7'3" though.
No, but I'm saying he's the prototype for that.
I hear you, but it's still ain't KD.
I know it ain't KD, but
it's a match.
I just said
it's a mesh.
No,
So
but
you
I
got
just said-
KD, LeBron, and you have
I wouldn't say no LeBron, but I just said literally
Uh,
when KD came in the league, no one thought a thin, tall player
do
could
nothing,
dominate.
yeah.
Then you saw KD. Then Kristaps Porzingis came.
Yeah, so it's like
Kristaps like 7'3". I still see him built whatever. Then
Kristaps ain't as fluid though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was the problem.
KD is the prototype, and then you have the clones. Then you have Giannis. Giannis built like KD, but Giannis can't shoot. So that's why Giannis put on this muscle and became more of a dominant force and figured out how to
came
make his
closer to a
game.
shot.
Yeah,
So you feel like at the end of the day,
But
Victor gonna have that KD comparison forever.
yeah, because because
Well,
Victor
I
is
know
just a
about that.
taller KD, bro.
KD's a unicorn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
KD's a unicorn. It's like those builds.
But I don't hear those comparisons though.
It's the build, but it's
And
just
then
the
he have,
tall, long player who got guard skills and have a jump shot. Bro. That's KD.
This ain't even long. This like
No, but I'm saying that-
building.
but you ain't
This out
understanding
the
this.
building, but you only understanding what I'm saying.
Kurt, if I say, if me and you, let's say me and you make a prototype table, and Daryl come behind and make the same table but bigger, well, all we can say is, wait, that's just 2.0 of the first table that we made.
I ain't think we saying that. Bro.
So like,
Bro, that's
I think
what
the
I'm
KD,
saying.
if Victor,
I hear what you're saying,
if
but
Victor stays healthy his whole entire career and he has the success that we have him, yeah, we can talk about KD. But now we ain't looking for no more KDs. We
That's
looking
what
for
I meant. That's what I get at.
That's what he getting at with the table. So we looking now for the new Victors.
bang.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. KD is the prototype.
You want a
and
KD.
then you want a KD.
Everyone
so you
wants
want
a
to get
KD.
Get it in different variations.
I guess.
You got a different KD in Giannis. Then you got a different KD in Kristaps. Now you have a different
It's the
KD
build,
in Victor.
not the
You
exact.
just like Chet Holmgren
Resume.
from who played with the
Yeah,
again.
Thunder.
Another KD clone, tall, lanky dude who can shoot.
But I guess what I find the difference is I don't feel like everybody sees weaknesses in all those other games, but in this one, I don't feel like anybody sees a weakness.
Yeah, that's why
besides
he's
injury.
the most hypest part.
Exactly. That's why he's trying to say. Like you could say clone, but it's like everybody else had a
No, yeah,
weakness.
yeah.
No, but you gotta understand.
He's still a
If
clone.
people
Clone is a
seen
clone.
KD play, and was like, bro, they used to list KD at 6'9", and he used to list himself at 6'9" when he was
KD,
7 foot
yeah,
the whole
KD.
time, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, like it says, like you don't play no defense.
Like the problem. See what Victor needs to do. Early
Hit the weight room, bro.
on. This nigga got put on weight.
He probably
Yeah.
ain't going to.
No, but I'm saying like, that's the only. That's the
It
only
could be so
way.
much hype. It could be like,
No, but that's the only way. That's the only way you can protect yourself. Because now, wait, you 7. What are you? 7'5"?
7'5" with
So
7'11"
you 7'5". The
wingspan
only thing I could do with you
is blocking your legs.
is be physical.
is it true, yo?
Yeah.
Is be physical. So like, bro, ain't no. Who's the tallest center in the league besides who's the tallest center in the league right now?
Bull.
But yeah.
Yeah, Bobo.
And again, Bull,
Don't
another
play-
KD clone.
Yeah,
Bull
sure.
is handling the ball. Listen to me.
I guess because he had a weakness too. I feel like Bull ain't as fluid though.
No,
Yeah.
he ain't as fluid. That's the problem. Weakness. So
That's the
it's
freakiest
like
part.
it's the comparison. But like Victor's
Because like I hear y'all, but like when LeBron was coming in, he's comparing him to Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar, but after LeBron.
See, that's what he said. You say
yeah,
nobody.
but then this thing. Oscar was 6'5", LeBron 6'9", though.
That's
Like,
my.
70.
See, now you making
See,
my point, Justin.
My thing was
You
I
saying he's
compared-
taller than Oscar. Now Victor Wembanyama taller than KD.
No,
So
but
what are
this
we
is the
talking
thing.
about? I need-
I
Oscar,
compared-
Oscar played in the 50s and 60s, bro. K came in 07. We got Victor in 2023.
That's almost 20 years, bro.
Bro, versus 40?
What is the big difference? What
Bro,
they
Oscar
saying?
could be LeBron granddaddy, bro.
I had LeBron closer to Magic.
What's the point?
Exactly. Okay. I can
had
see
LeBron
you
closer to
saying
Magic.
LeBron is a Magic clone, which is correct.
So you're trying to say I have to wait 50 years
No,
for it
no,
to
no,
be
no.
a
I'm
difference?
saying there's
No.
prototypes for what you see.
But you just say LeBron ain't compared to nobody though.
No, but they was comparing LeBron to Jordan when they should have compared him to Magic.
Okay.
Magic
I
wasn't
give you that.
athletic and scored and things like that.
That's the only
but
thing.
still,
So LeBron is
same
Magic
build,
athleticism.
6'9", was
What?
Magic 6'9" point guard,
No.
Vision.
vision.
The only thing
But
the
they're
difference
stronger.
is athleticism, and then the shooting form, and then the longevity.
Yeah, and Magic would say LeBron is a new improved version of me.
Okay, then I give y'all that one.
So
But
it's
Magic,
like-
Magic can claim that regardless. So.
Yeah, but then
Why would they
again,
not claim that?
no, but then see, my point is right.
Then they said Dirk and Bird.
Yeah, Dirk and Bird, but Dirk 7 foot. Dirk, you know who's a clone of Dirk? Jokic, just a slower foot.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Debatable.
Try to say because that European.
No, not even that. It's just I feel like
Dirk
he's-
a little bit more mobile.
he
and
is.
Dirk
Is, but Nikola is a better playmaker, so I
Yeah.
don't have the.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
right.
want. So because of the playmaking standpoint, I wouldn't give.
Yeah, but then they compare
That Dirk.
Joker to Sabonis. Like
No,
that's
I
a-
agree
yeah.
with you on that because we talk about that. Man, we talk about the same thing with the sports bubble, as in teams are now looking for the next Joker.
Yeah.
So what they're gonna do is Sabonis
Create
is
one, yeah.
create one. So Sabonis was pretty much a Joker light in that series.
Mm.
But the problem is he wasn't taking that shot when the Warriors was giving him that shot.
I ain't talking about Sabonis. I talking about his daddy.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a
Yeah.
feeling it is. I had a feeling it was not. At first, I was like, oh.
No, because that's what the Sun partners game after, and that's what Jokic have a game after. But Jokic just better.
but I feel like the playmaking standpoint, I wouldn't give him Dirk. But like
Yeah.
I gave him Dirk earlier on with the
Shooting.
height and the shooting, like, but the playmaking part, I can't give that Dirk.
So who would you give Jokic the blueprint of?
It's a mesh.
It's a mess between that Sabonis European style.
Yeah, it's a
everybody
mesh.
moving ball on. But again, we in the era, like I say, the common prototypes
Yeah.
is either you gonna be a KD prototype or you could be a LeBron prototype.
Unless you're big and you are either Akeem or Kareem.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's fair to be a prototype.
No,
but-
Kareem, Kareem, or Shaq.
But I guess when we going back to generational talent, you should, if you being called out already, you should overly exceed your
You
prototype.
should overly exceed, and what is going to happen is now people are going to be looking for prototypes of you.
Yeah, you should be better than that last person.
Because
Even if
I think we're gonna get more Vicks than Embiids, bro.
Yeah,
that's
Because
it.
there ain't gonna be too many people that big in that skill.
You think we can find them?
I think you have a higher
no,
chance.
shorter.
You have a higher
Shorter.
chance.
Huh?
You have a higher chance of finding a skinny, tall dude with guard skills than a big dude who
With
can
guard
post up with guard skills. Because a lot of them ain't coming in the league with a big body like that. They have to develop that.
You got to give the hand to the coaches who developing these youths, because now, like, everyone's taking themselves out of the box. So it isn't okay. You are big. You need to.
What you
just-
mean? Take you out the
Yeah.
ball.
Taking them out of the box as in teaching them the entire skill point of basketball, teaching them how to shoot, teaching them how to dribble, teaching them how to ball handle. Because now we're getting players out of the box of, okay, you are a center, you only can do center stuff.
Yeah, like back in the day, like
So we
just
get
10 years
positional.
Yeah.
positionless.
Yeah, we get positionless.
Okay.
So that's you gotta give it to the coaches on that standpoint, because Victor could have turned out anyway, but coaching helped him, like,
Vic
harness the
could've been
playmaking.
really good worked.
huh?
But don't say that.
Victor
Way.
could have been really
Don't
good
say
work.
that way.
Actually, the thing about it is he embarrassed Rudy Gobert when he was 16.
I saw that, and I feel like, why do people? Anyways, I don't want to get into that. Rudy Gobert, he's not it. But
He ain't. It's just it's team, like, it's team structure. Like, he works on certain teams, but you have to. He ain't your focal point. He's your defensive anchor. So because
Yeah.
he is your defensive anchor, you ain't looking for him to score. So your other four players have to be better than average scorers.
yeah,
So that's the problem. Like, when you're building it, like, one of these episodes probably gonna be team building and figuring out, okay, you have to figure out who your players are and how you start meshing your team to that.
yeah. My GM.
Yeah, my GM.
Yeah, but I think there was an era of the non-scoring center that people talk about as like the downfall of the big man. But
It was around the Dwight era.
yeah, the Dwight era, and there's lingers. I mean, there's less lingers than that, but it was like the around the Dwight era. It was like a lot of non-scoring bigs. All it was lob threats, and then they played defense.
Roy
That
Hibbert,
DeAndre
Well-
Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
You had Tyson Chandler.
Tyson
you have
Chandler.
the
Yep.
Plumlee brothers. You
Yep.
have, like, Rudy Gobert. And this wasn't just the Dwight era because I think this happened.
We can blame Bill.
This like
After.
Shaq era because everybody was wanting just a bunch of bigs
To stop Shaq?
yeah, and or throw big bodies around and things like that. So I would say like this late 90s to 2010s era of like the non-scoring.
Yeah, that
five
makes sense.
Yeah.
or whatever, and then until this renaissance of like even Brooke Lopez was a
Started to,
basket,
yeah.
but then he morphed his game to hit
To
threes and
face
stuff
first,
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can see Robin. Robin was a.
Robin is
trash.
Robin is basically that non-scoring big
Yeah.
play
He was
defense.
playing-
Wait, what the boy name is from the Bulls? Mother sick man. Noah. Akeem Noah.
Joakim Noah. Yeah.
Wait.
Hey man, I thought Gibson was,
Oh
was
my
playing the
gosh,
same way.
wait. At least Tosh had a little bit of a face-up game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again,
Bro, that's trash,
but
man.
Jakeem was just an energy player. Okay, I score,
Yeah.
I play defense.
That used to be hard to watch for real.
But Derrick Rose really carried that team when he back. Wait.
Yeah, because they really ain't had no
That was trash.
scoring.
Wait, Tom Thibodeau. I don't know how Tom Thibodeau keep getting these jobs.
Who they
wait.
got? Ben Gordon or something?
No, Ben Gordon was even on the team. Their
They
two
had,
guard was
they had Hamilton, eh?
Hamilton came later, but that was when Hamilton was almost finished.
Yeah.
But it was like literally Rose
Yeah.
had to carry the offense. They had Boozer.
They had a young
what the boy
young
name
Jimmy was in there yet?
Jimmy was in there.
Jimmy came like after he get injured.
Yeah, Jimmy came. Yeah, no, they had like one.
Season.
Yeah, and that's like after the first injury. Wait, what the Tony Douglas? No, what the boy name is, man?
Tony Snell.
Yeah, that's him. They had him.
They had Tony Snell. They had like they just had like
Players,
solid
pieces.
solid
No,
pieces.
not
for
even
defenders.
solid. They ain't solid.
I didn't even say solid. Just
No, they already had the thing about them is they ain't had enough scoring, bro.
No, they did.
They just had a bunch of dudes
I mean,
who could
that's-
play defense.
But then again, that's Tom Thibodeau. That's a Tom Thibodeau kind of team.
yeah, because the
Yeah.
Knicks have the same problem, or had the same problem before Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, so
I mean, he's created the problem. Let's be real. But I guess one last piece of generational talent, I guess, that separated for most people is cultural impact. You could say that. Jordan, you got the Jordan Brand.
But you
After,
don't gotta be talented to be.
no, because like
No, but I mean,
a lot of
it
our
gets-
generational talents now are coming from the East.
yeah, from Europe. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying.
a lot of our generational talents now are coming from the East, right?
Exactly.
So the Americans are the Americans, right?
It almost feels like the American cultural impact is like,
win.
yeah, it's already used up. Like
It
Jordan,
is.
you
It
just
is.
have it.
It is
the way it is.
Very used up. You got Jordan, Kobe, LeBron,
After Jordan make a shoe, everybody got to make a shoe.
yeah, Curry.
You got a movie, everybody got to do a movie. Space Jam too.
Mm-hmm. So it's like majority. We're getting to the point where the NBA, the best players are from
Yeah.
Europe, or they're from the East.
I mean, technically, the best players are because people are saying Giannis was the best player.
Giannis, Luka,
Or the last
Joker.
6 MVPs. Well, actually, the last 5 MVPs is all
Yeah,
foreign.
yeah. People just saying they care more, but at this point, but like
No, I think
all y'all live is basketball. That's all y'all want to do. That's all y'all want to
is
talk
it
about.
care or is it just they have so much physical advantages and they skilled with it that it's like certain things come a little bit easier, especially because those 3 players, Embiid, Joker, and Giannis, like they 7, 8, 9 years in the league, they in their primes now. So it's like
Yeah,
they ain't making rookie mistakes unless injuries and things like that. But
I didn't get scared too, but
yeah.
because you see Victor with Team France, he said he won't beat the U.S. Like,
Yeah, they could beat the U.S. because
that's what he said.
Embiid can be playing on Team France too.
Like I feel, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Like
all they need is a solid point guard and Peyton Martin.
I feel like it's, yeah, we got the skill and talent, but we also gunning for y'all. Like we want to destroy y'all.
I think the days of Team USA winning gold at the Olympics is over.
No,
bro.
they would need. See,
Trash.
in order for them to do it, we can get into back to the cycle where they're gonna have to get back to the dream team in a sense. Like
How though?
Not necessarily.
You're gonna have
because
to have
they ain't
your
got the
best players.
talent, babe.
You're gonna have to rope together your best players. And
But
even if they ain't in the NBA currently, they can have to bring them back.
So you taking LeBron out the wheelchair?
LeBron, get us 5 minutes in. LeBron just to the top of the
Fight,
key.
what the hell?
Because the box side part is LeBron ain't playing no more.
He ain't playing no more. man.
Steph ain't playing no more
LeBron,
Olympics.
Steph, like
KD
They
ain't.
good, but-
KD carried them the
Yeah, that
last
last
time,
one,
and he had
yeah.
to put his all. You think KD got a next?
so, like I said,
4
they
years from now,
really,
but he
they really
marched,
would
bro.
have to bring them back. They really
Say,
be like,
Ja, you have to win it for us. You gonna imagine the USA on Ja back? What?
oh my gosh, bro.
I
Boy,
think so.
USA could be rough.
Wait for the next like
I think so.
2 or 3 Olympics.
It could be rough.
Yeah.
Y'all need Bronny.
Y'all know y'all need a big.
Y'all need what's Steph's son name is?
I know.
That's you.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
They probably can do nothing until Deuce Tatum.
I reached
Till
that
Steph's
age
son.
where I'm like, wait, we talking about sons now? Yeah, but y'all lost me.
No, wait, they finished for real because it's like, wait, you
Ain't
don't have
really
no
ain't nothing,
bigs to play in a tournament, and it's like, bro, all the best players 7 foot and
Above.
gonna kill y'all, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
And highly skilled, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Besides Luca, but Luca still can kill you.
yeah, because it's like, wait,
Luka could be laughing.
Kyrie could be like, yeah, but y'all ain't. I ain't playing.
Oh, I forget about Kyrie. He probably
Kyrie
ain't gonna play Olympics.
Kyrie
He ain't playing Olympics. He said, after what y'all did to me,
Harden
I'm
ain't-
good.
Harden ain't gonna play. If Harden
all
does
them
play,
too old, bro.
yeah.
But
And
we talking about 3 years from now, you know.
I ain't coming to
No,
embarrass
no,
what's
myself.
this next year?
What's next year?
That's next year.
I ain't coming to embarrass myself, but I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
See, the
but
thing
they
is,
get
the
my
thing
shit,
is, you be on the roster, you be number 12, and you just be like, yeah, you just do what you gotta do.
I ain't even want to show up.
But their
man.
hope could be in 80, bro. 80 and cat. Actually, if it's next year, you got 80 and cat, bro.
Stop it, babe.
They ain't gonna be healthy.
Stop it.
One of them ain't gonna be healthy.
That's y'all only. That's the like
That's the only-
besides
that's the only
80
yeah.
and cat, bro.
I mean,
and then the
USA
cat don't even play for Team USA.
Who cat is even
Dominican Republic.
beat in the regular?
USA have a chance. They're not a chance, but it can be very rough. It ain't gonna be as easy as it's been. It's gonna be very.
rough last
very,
time.
Very rough. It could be very, very rough.
Who they lost to? Who they beat in the gold medal game?
Thank you for watching another episode of the Fanatic Islanders. We appreciate every single one of you for tuning in, for taking time out of your busy schedule, for watching in the car, for listening in the car, for listening at work, for listening in the classroom. Well,
Wow.
school's closed, but we appreciate you. Well, school may if you're watching, if
Summer
you're
school.
rewatching this,
Summer school.
if you're rewatching this, school may still be open. But we appreciate every single one of you. Let us know your thoughts on generational talents, where if our definition of them was correct. Who are the current generational talents in the NBA? What are some
Any sport.
any sport? What are some projected and generational talents that you foresee coming? Remember, if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening on any audio platform, hit us with a 5-star rating. Leave your comments. Let us know what you think. We are trying to better the show for you.
Exactly.
So whatever we could do, whatever was needed, let's do it. Let's work together as a team to get this done. But until the next time, y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all soon.